The history of TSM, or Tsm Marine, was founded and is administered by Kun Thaksin Chunchom and started as a shrimp and seafood buyer in 1991. The business grew until it was registered as Tsm Marine Limited Partnership in 1994. Then started to feed shrimp in earthen ponds at Ranong Province in 1995 and expanded business to be the complete shrimp business in 2006 by setting up hatchery white shrimp post-larva farms for supporting both of domestic and international inspection system standard under the name TSM Hatchery. In addition, they began to do cold storage, seafood processing, and export business named TSM Tsm Marine Company Limited. From establishment until now has been more than 20 years, so it can be considered a complete business. From upstream to downstream, control the quality in all production processes, keep standard quality, bring revenue to the country, and social and environmental responsibilities. Currently, businesses consist of 1. Improvement of white shrimp broodstock breeding. 2. Hatchery and nursery farms. 3. Sandworm feeding farms. 4. Earthen pond feeding farm, currently with 19 farms in 3 provinces. 5. Shrimp and seafood trading rafts. 6. Cold storage, seafood processing, and export. The shrimp feeding industry of TSM started from improvement of white shrimp breeding with both domestic and international techniques in order to get the suitable breeding for feeding in domestic disease-free and for growth as well. When arrived at Phuket International Airport, Thailand, the staff of Aquatic Animals Airport Immigration Station Department of Fisheries has a checking procedure of the imported aquatic animals. Once immigration is passed, a passed sticker is attached to show those shrimp are allowed to be imported. After that, there will be temperature adjustment before release of broodstock breeding by making disease detention at least 15 days. And when the immigration station informs that there is no contaminated disease, then we could bring those broodstock breeding to make host larva. The imported broodstock breeding from Hawaii will be brought to TSM Hatchery, where they have temperature control and biosecurity control for prevention of disease outbreak, as well as use of percussion water machines for giving oxygen in farm. Moreover, there is an outside broodstock breeding pond for comparing the growth of shrimp broodstock breeding. Besides shrimp breeders' farms, there are sandworm breeding standard sterile farms that are temperature controlled and free of outside contamination of disease. Here, sandworms have plentiful nutritional value and fatty acid to help stimulate ovary creation of spawning and the growth of host larva in each period to maturity as well. TSM Hatchery's host larva breeding farmstead is controlled by biosecurity system, which measures water quality and changes the water every day in order to keep it suitable for feeding broodstock breeders, quality of post-larva breeding, and use of quality fresh feed for broodstock breeders. For example, sandworms, squid, and oysters, of which only fully matured broodstock are chosen. When shrimp are fully matured, we will pack them for delivery to each pond, as the packing process is standardized, fast, and very productive. When post-larva arrive at the pond, preparation process must be up to standard to feed shrimp efficiently. Feeding shrimp in the pond with intensive system. Oxygen-giving system in the pond must be up to standard and controlled by biosecurity system accordingly. When shrimp are a suitable size, harvest is an important factor. The team must be professional. Preparation tools for cleaning shrimp and ice tank for knocking out must be prepared always. After knocking out the shrimp, they must be sorted before delivery to processing. Every process is hygienic and speedy for keeping the shrimp quality fresh when reaching the consumer. Once harvest is completed, we deliver shrimp for processing at cold storage, where the temperature is controlled. The shrimp brought to cold storage must be inspected with a production code, and the truck for delivery must be hygienic before leaving the farm. At cold storage, shrimp must be weighed before delivery to processing and put into cold storage. The packaged products with various sizes and details on the package are ready for export to consumers in many countries. Freezer fresh shrimp, fresh, hygienic, antibiotic-free shrimp are ready for export to international countries. For example, freezer-done shrimp for export to Korea. In promotion of the Thai shrimp industry's global acceptance, TSM Hatchery is dedicated to be the model for the shrimp industry in Thailand, according to our slogan. We always choose the best shrimp for use in our farm.